Oh, there we go.
I actually haven't checked, because I think he took it down from his, TikTok, but let me take a look.
The web page.
Yeah, I think he just put his email in there instead.
Oh, oh, and that's the other thing. Well, Travis isn't on this call.
There's this
Um,
one. I've got, like, 8 Typeform accounts. Let me just figure out which one I put it in.
no worries.
I'm gonna assume this one. Wow. Wait a minute. I think we got 4 responses so far.
I was gonna say I think I'm one of them. So
Okay.
count it.
So Jacket, Bruno, Crypto,
Yeah.
me, Gray, Grayish Gardens, and then a no response
Wait,
submission.
Grayish Gardens. That sounds familiar. I think that's
Jenny
another.
Livingston.
That's yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, it works.
Oh, what one new person?
I guess so.
Eh, well, it's not nothing.
No, I mean, and for not even pimping it out there, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, that was the thing. That's like I do want to get to that turning point where like he can actually start kind of push. I don't want to say pushing it, but kind of trying to actually drive people during his live sessions to
Yeah,
go to a
so
go website, go to the.
I might be able to fill you in on what we're setting up there. So at least on the website, we want to get email at the very least to give them the white paper. So they've got to give the email, and then we send that to them, and that slowly starts to build up a list, right?
Mhm.
So there's that. We're setting him up with a Calendly
Okay.
link.
Oh yeah,
And,
he mentioned that, so he is going through with that.
yep, and it'll
Okay.
be I think $100 for 30 minutes of just consulting. You got him
Okay.
one on one, ask any questions. So there's the revenue opportunities there.
Hmm.
And then it's like if you want to hire us to set up this system for you, do the IRA conversion, and then put it into crypto. It's $1,000 setup, and then $100 a month after that. And and then I think there's a third thing that's just sort of like a continuous consulting. Like there's weekly calls about um, the project itself with everybody to keep everybody in the loop. That's still kind of in development, but at least just the one-on-one consulting, we could start keeping track of those people that pay for that, build that list as well. And
Hmm.
so once we start rolling out the big features, and the whole project is coming to fruition, we can just broadcast that information to all those people and grow from there. But yeah, no, this conversation's been good. I don't feel as crazy anymore because I was kind of in the same spot. I'm like, I'm really doing my best to understand how this makes profit. I mean, I get at the very basics, it's something like all the money goes into a pool. That pool makes 15%. We make sure they get 10% of it or whatever. We take the 5 and that gets split up and used into whatever, right?
Hmm.
That's the very basics.
Yeah, yeah, really, yeah. To just yeah, to touch on the very yeah, just the idea of the staking pool, especially at the his area code level.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Um,
In reality, I mean, if you want to get a little more, the if you add to the pool, you pretty much add liquidity to help transactions go through faster. So that's why you're able to get such a high return yield on staking crypto, just because otherwise it the fees just add up and just go astronomical. That's why That's why I always thought Bitcoin would kind of fade away, but I don't think it ever will now.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, help me understand that. Isn't there newer technology like above ERC, like the Binance chain and stuff like that, that
Uh-huh.
offers lower fees? Um, Help me understand that.
Yeah, so certainly no, there are plenty of new chains. Just sitting on top of the Ethereum network, just of course, just kind of seems like the best play, just in terms of implementation. James's big thing was since Visa adopted Ethereum to help with their payment network, that was the big, you can kind of easily. Oh, sorry. Sorry, James just emailed me, but um, just with sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just with the
Ethereum
Ethereum,
Visa?
the Ethereum chain, that was more of a James decision to pretty much work on that network. And I mean things like the Binance chain. I'm trying to think of some other ones, the Tron chain, things like that. Like they're very interesting. They have plenty of usability, but I at least think for like mass penetration, more or less, I do think Ethereum is going to be the best bet or the best network to build off of.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, are and I understand that staking is algorithmic, so the returns you can predict those pretty accurately, right? Is there anything that would make those fluctuate or not return like expected?
Really use of the network. As long as, I mean, that's the thing. As long as the pool can actually provide true liquidity to transactions, then it will have value. So it's really the only thing that could really derail it is if people just use it less or stop using it.
Okay. Okay. And so
But of
go
course, oh yeah, I was just gonna say that's the bank. That's what James and this whole thing really is banking on, that people are going to start using it. People are going to transact more in Ethereum.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
mean, I
staking.
think that's a solid bet.
Hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally agree.
Because that would mean any, like, let's say MasterCard adopts Ethereum, that will boost our liquidity and our operations as well because it's boosting Ethereum as a whole.
Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know it's there. I know the possibilities there. I just want to
It's like,
understand the fundamentals, for exactly what we're doing.
yeah, and that's still something that I'm trying to even see how the available technology is meshing with what we're really trying to achieve, because it's entirely in the realm of possibility. It just, again, it's like a boomer trying to use Gmail or something. It's very unintuitive for the first time you do it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I feel like it's funny, like how James is the boomer trying to understand, uh, you know, front facing marketing, and we're the boomers trying to understand old finance. Because like he mentioned, basically, what I got from him was the whole project is convert 401k to a Roth, which is normally like 30% of their whole 401k. And
Hmm.
then that Roth goes into crypto as an annuity ticket at 6%. Um,
Hmm.
and I was like, okay, great. What's an annuity? Because I've heard good and bad on those as well. And I'm like, if I'm presenting this to somebody and I say annuity and they, get a bad taste in their
And
mouth, I got to be able to explain past that.
uh-huh. certainly. But I mean, I think that's also why well, don't get me wrong, it would be nice if there were like a single person that wanted to join, that were like, oh, hey, I understand the coins, I can implement these coins perfectly. I'm a pro at are you familiar at all with solidarity?
No, no.
That's the language that the coins on top of the Ethereum network operate on.
Okay.
It's something I like. I'm trying to learn like as a side thing, but it's still like that's all some people do for a living. So
You know, so I actually have heard of it. There was a guy at the bar talking about it, and he was talking to another programmer. He's like, "Just learn Solidarity. That's all you got to do. Just jump into that, and you'll be a millionaire." Um,
well,
but yeah,
no,
I mean,
that if anything, that is a bit of my impetus to trying to learn it, because I mean I'm like, regardless of how this turns out, good, bad, or draw, um, I feel like, yeah, knowing solidarity, I feel like that's the hot language, you could say.
yeah, yeah, right on, right on.
Hmm.
Well, I think this has been good. I mean, I'll follow up with James and
Hmm.
give him my notes on this because I mean that my background is in branding, marketing, and imagery. I guess what you guys would call PR.
Okay. Well,
So
I
I
mean, no, and you've made some wonderful points about just keeping it consistent and really even just presenting a unified front. I mean, we don't want to look like some random idiots on TikTok asking for money. We want to look like
right, right, right.
professional idiots.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh shit. But yeah, no, fantastic. So, I'm it's always good to just be on the same page, just make sure that we're working towards the same goal.
For sure, for sure.
Hmm.
Oh, Mel, I just saw your message. Thank you. Yes. Um,
Oh,
clarification.
wonderful.
We'll make sure that is an aspect of this operation. That's about all I
But
got for you
yeah,
for today.
yeah, I was gonna say, if that's it, I asked you about I just pretty much that was just my big question. The emails was, we get any emails? But if he also took it off his page, like that's all right. I wouldn't suspect anyone to naturally go to brunocrypto.io.
Right, right. And I'll, once everything's launched, I'll go over the strategy with him,
Yeah, then
make
it'll
sure he's putting
be,
the links in the right spots and everything.
of course. But yeah, no, like I think we have a good path in front of us, at least to at least kind of get more. I don't know where I'm going with this. Um,
I feel like it's
to
a good direction,
good
even without
direction,
the, even with the fog. Yeah, no, I
even
feel the
even
same
with
way
yeah, even with the fog of this new technology.
for sure.
Guys,
Hey, Mel.
Hey,
hey, I just wanted to help you close up a little bit if you needed, and to say bye face to face,
Mhm.
because I think we might be cut off in a bit with our Zoom call, but I love the questions you guys posed and answered, because I've got a ton, if you might have seen Jim's call with me the other day. I said, let's dumb it down. Sometimes I feel like I've got my mind around this and sometimes I don't. And I'm going to be your basic consumer. So I'm on the verge of being a boomer and Gen Xer. Can never decide. But these are great topics. Frontline last night had a big talk about the book called A Generation of Sociopaths, which talks about how the boomers ruined the planet and our economy.
Ah,
Yeah, and these are the kinds of conversations that are going on, and they're all applicable. So
mhm.
let's keep moving forward with. It's kind of exciting, and we're in a place where like, where's the start line? But I think we've got our equipment. So thanks for what
Great,
you're doing.
great metaphor. Absolutely.
um, so we're prepared because we've just spent a year of we don't know where we are. And we're a little more used to being in this place than we have been in the past, with things being a little bit more clear on things to do and what to do to move forward with business. But I think we're on a good path. So I've got some questions for you, Jack, and I'll catch up with you, excuse me, in the next couple days.
Okay.
Does that sound good? And just find
That's
it.
more than fine. Yeah, sorry. I'll also respond to your email with my number, just if you want to just call me or text me. But yeah, you can reach me anytime.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Is this a good point? Anybody have anything else you need?
I don't think so.
All right,
all good.
I'll be in touch for Tuesday's call, and I'm gonna need somebody to pick up on the lead. I'll write you about when. I'm just gonna be completely out of town for the 15th to the 21st. So
Oh, okay.
in our emails. Okay. Take
No
care.
problem.
Good call today.
All right. Yeah, great.
Awesome. Thank you all.
All
You
right.
bet.
Bye.
Ciao.